part B, what we're looking for is finding the probability of x between 15 and 21. So that's what we're looking for in part B. We're looking for the probability of x between 15 and 21. And our first step is drawing the diagram. And when we draw the diagram, we always draw a bell shape. And then we draw the mean. Mean is 18. And then we label the x value. And for the x, what we're looking for is the probability of x between 15 and 21. So that's why we have the 15 and 21 in the diagram. And what we're solving for is the area under the curve. What we're solving for is the area of x between 15 and 21. We're looking for this area here. We're looking for the probability of x between 15 and 21. So we're looking for the area under the curve between 15 and 21. And to find out the area between these two numbers, what we need to do is we need to first find out the area to the left of 21. So we find out the area to the left of 21. So we find out the whole area to the left of 21. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find out the area to the left of 15. So area to the left of 15. And what we're going to do is we're going to subtract these two numbers. We're going to subtract these two probability. And that will give you the probability between 15 and 21. By subtracting the blue area, by subtracting the area to the left of 21 with the area to the left of 15, the difference here will be your probability between 15 and 21, and that's what we're looking for. So once we understand the diagram, then we can do the calculation in Excel. So first, calculate the probability to the left of 21. So equal norm.disk. It will ask you for 4 value. So x is your 21. So x to the left of 21. So x is 21. And then 18, 5, true. So 18 for mean, 5 standard deviation, and then comma true for cumulative. And it will give you the 0.7257. And then same for probability to the left of 15, equal norm.disk. It will ask you for 4 variables. The x is less than 15, so x is your 15. And then it will ask you for the 3 variables, which is the same as above. We have 18, 5, true. So the mean, standard deviation, and cumulative is true. Once you plug that in, you're going to get 0.2742. So I'll show you that in Excel right now. So equal norm.disk, open bracket. It will ask you for 4 variables, right? So 21 is your x, comma, is your mean. Mean is 18, comma, standard deviation is 5, comma, true. Close bracket, and then you press enter, and you're going to get 0.7257. That's the probability to the left of 21. And you do the same for the probability to the left of 15. So norm.disk, open bracket, asks you for the x is 15, comma, mean is your 18, comma, standard deviation is 5, comma, true for cumulative. And then you close the bracket, enter, and that will give you the probability to the left of 15. Once we have these two probability calculated, then we can subtract these two numbers. So we take the 0.7257 minus the 0.2742, and that will give you the 0.4515. And that's your answer for part B. And that's the probability between 15 and 21. So again, when you're solving these questions, what you need to know is that first step, draw the diagram. The diagram will tell you what you need to do. And when you're looking for the probability between two numbers, what you need to do is you need to find out the probability to the left of the first number, and then the probability to the left of the second numbers, and then you subtract them, and that will give you the probability between the two numbers. Part C, find x such that 20% of the download time are less than x. So first step, draw the diagram. So in the diagram, what we have is that we have the bell shape, and then we have the mean. Mean is 18. And what we're solving for here is we're looking for x such that 20% of the download time are less than x. So what we're looking for here is the x, given that 20% of the download time is less than x. So what we know is that the probability here to the left of x is 20%. And x is what we're solving for. And when we're solving for x, therefore we have to use the formula norm.inv. So when we solve for x, we use formula norm.inv. When we solve for probability, we use norm.disk. So that's the difference. Norm.disk gives you the probability. Norm.inv gives you the x value. So that's why you need to know what you're looking for. Are you looking for x or are you looking for probability? If you're looking for probability, then you use norm.disk. If you're looking for x, then use norm.inv. And in the formula norm.inv, it will ask you for 3 variables. 0.2 is your probability to the left of x. That's your 0.2. That's the first value that you need to put in. Second value is your mean, is 18. Third value is your standard deviation, which is your 5. And once you put that into Excel, you're going to get 13.79. So I'll show you how to do that right now. So equal norm.inv, open bracket, asks you for 3 variables. So your x is basically your probability to the left of x. So 0.2, comma, mean is 18, comma, standard deviation, which is 5. And then you close the bracket, press enter, and that will give you the 13.79. So again, the concept that you need to understand with this question is that you need to know which formula you're using. If you're calculating probability, you need to use norm.disc. If you're calculating x, if you're solving for x, then use norm.inv. So part D, find x such that 70% of the download time are greater than x. So first step, draw the diagram. We have bell shape, 18 is your mean, and we're given that 70% of the download time are greater than x. So therefore, we have 70% to the right of x. So you have an x here, and then 70% of the download time are greater than x. And what you need to know is that because Excel only takes the probability to the left of x, therefore 70% greater than x means 30% less than x. So that's why we have the 30% to the left of x. That's your probability. That's 30% is to the left of x. That's your probability to the left of x. Once we know that, then we can put it into the equation. We're looking for x, so therefore we use norm.inv. And it will ask you for 3 variables. The first variable is the probability to the left of x, which is your 0.3. That's your 30%, comma. Second variable is 18, which is your mean, comma. Third variable is your 5. That's your standard deviations. If you put that into Excel, you're going to get 15.38. So I won't show you how to do that. You should know how to do that on your own. And that's part D.